Something. What were the boundaries, Miss Russell?
The boundaries were, if you are going to see somebody else, keep it casual. Yes, you know, you have needs where you can, okay, you're dating, fine. Keep it casual, don't let it be too serious, no moving in, no social media. And if we are still going to be having marital relationships, please use protection when you're with anybody else. All of that was not respected. All of that not respected.
I knew she'd be able to list it chapter and verse. Okay, I knew. Because if there was going to be a miscommunication, it was going to be somebody violated what were going to be clear boundaries. If y'all had them,
yeah,
I knew she'd be able to list them. Okay, it's one thing to not have them, but you knew at least that it should have been a protected relationship, not one where you put, one, her health in jeopardy, and two, your family in jeopardy for the long term.
Yeah.
So this relationship resulted in a child, right?
Yes.
And unless I can't count, both your child and this child are within a year of each other, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So they are contemporaries.
Yes, ma'am. He was on there talking with a woman about how, you know, the next time she comes over, so she had been in my house, he was talking about, you know, he needs to stop doing certain things. He needs to stop finishing where he's not supposed to. So he indicating he was not using protection.
And this was an actual conversation that you heard?
That I heard verbatim. So, you know, here we go, potentially making babies again.
Mr. Russell, why would you be like that? Why would you do these kinds of things if you say you want your marriage?
I do want my marriage. I want to keep my family together.
And I read that you are upset that your wife, quote, has accepted your apology but brings it up all the time. Am I correct?
Yeah, she always, it's like the journal, she holds that over my head. Like every time something happens, she's bringing that back up, like saying, oh, I know how you really feel. Oh, I know you don't like this. Oh, I know you're thinking this again. And I'm like,
because if the behavior hasn't changed, then it stands that your old actions were true.
I knew that was coming.
See, when somebody makes a mistake and they apologize and then they never do it again, then you can say that was actually a mistake. When you keep doing the same thing over and over, it's habitual, it's who they are, it's their character. So that's why I bring it up, because it's your character. It's not a mistake, it's your character.
And let me add this for you, ma'am. The pure definition of insanity is allowing something to be repeated again and again and expecting a different result. I think you really do need some deep soul-searching work to be done, and it doesn't need to be her therapist, and it probably doesn't need to be your pastor, because pastor don't want to deal with y'all until you're ready. And you, Mrs. Russell, you need to get up off the floor and stop being a doormat. A man or a woman, whoever you're in a relationship with, only has to tell you one time that you are not his priority. You have made somebody a priority when you are but an option. You brought divorce papers to court today.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign them?
Not yet, ma'am.
Why didn't you sign the papers?
Honestly, don't have a good reason to give you.
Because you are accepting of behavior where somebody treats you like a doormat. And Mr. Russell has no incentive not to walk all over you because you've allowed it.
Yes, ma'am.
That's on you. I don't need to chastise you, and I don't need to chastise him. But this has everything to do with you and your self-esteem. Is this the marriage you want?
No, ma'am.
Are you ready to sign those divorce papers?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have a pen?
No, ma'am.
Corey?